From the outset, the narrative is clear. This is not mere spectacle. It's an emotional saga fueled by parental devotion. The visual framing likely features dense foliage, fractured tree trunks, and towering prehistoric predators. Against this tense natural backdrop, Kong emerges, not as a ruthless beast, but a protective guardian. His every movement, from the flare of his nostrils to the convulsion of his chest muscles, communicates a timeless message. This is about survival, but also about the vulnerable entrusted to me. The quiet, punctuated only by distant roars and the crack of branches under immense weight, compels you to see Kong not as an apex predator, but a parent wading into chaos for the sake of love. As the narrative unfolds, the stakes remain clear. Eldritch creatures, the dinosaurs, are grotesque, relentless, and vast. Yet King Kong's roars pierce deeper than their snarls, resonating not with dominance, but with a promise. No matter the threat, no matter the blood, he will persevere for his child. This opening lays profound groundwork, blending raw nature with primal emotion, and hinting at a tragedy-turned victory. The viewer is drawn into an upcoming confrontation where each strike and each growl carries more than physical might. It carries purpose. The second part is all about the palpable tension. The jungle isn't just a setting. It is a living, breathing entity. Every gust of wind rustles battered leaves, and each dappled sunlight slices through the canopy paints trembling shadows across broken branches. These visual details anchor the viewer in mood. The forest is both sanctuary and battlefield. Kong stands framed within this tremulous world, his massive form both imposing and weary. Scars likely mark his fur or flesh, evidence of past conflicts, while his eyes reflect his son's vulnerability. The roar that echoes is neither triumphant nor vengeful, but protective, heavy with emotion. It confirms that the fight isn't for territorial dominance, but for survival, with a heart behind every blow. Meanwhile, the dinosaurs are not background elements, they represent ancient chaos. Their scales glint with damp underbrush, their snarls rumble low, and their teeth look eager. Yet even they react to the primal energy emanating from Kong. He is not one among them. He is their equal in strength but driven by purpose beyond hunger or instinct. This segment emphasizes emotional contrast, brutal violence paired with nurturing love. Every visual cut, from Kong's breathing rhythm to the dinosaur's staggered attack. In this part, the clash between Kong and the dinosaurs intensifies. The imagery likely shifts rapidly, teeth crashing against bone, muscular arms swinging, earth fracturing under titanic footfalls. But embedded within this chaos is a tender center, Kong's baby monkey. Each moment of violence is counterbalanced by the implicit image of the child safe, vulnerable, and the reason behind every strike. The contrast is striking. An innocent life, perhaps curled in dense undergrowth, watched over by the colossus, even as the forest erupts in battle. You sense Kong glancing protectively, every swipe intending to ward off predators before they get too close to the baby. The narrative pace quickens. Heavy roars mix with the cracking of branches and the snapping of jaws. But even in the crescendo, the core beat remains. The fight is fierce. Kong battles multiple dinosaurs, each blow echoing like thunder. The stakes are personal. It's not just survival. It's a fight for legacy. The stakes are physical. Kong endures wounds, pain flashing across his form, yet he presses on. Here, violence isn't gratuitous. It's a physical expression of parental love. Every torn muscle, every bone-shattering blow, becomes an embodiment of devotion, making the conflict not just about conquest, but about a soul's endurance. This segment chronicles the pivotal moment when Kong confronts a principal adversary, perhaps the alpha predator of the dinosaurs. The visuals likely show looming shadows, snarling jaws, and flaring nostrils as both titans square off under foliage and fractured earth. Kong, though hurt, stands his ground. His breathing is raw, ragged, yet unyielding. The alpha attacks with feral strength, while Kong responds with deliberate, devastating force. Each strike speaks of cathartic release, a culmination of every ounce of strength drawn by love. The tension peaks when all seems lost. Perhaps the alpha has Kong pinned or a brutal blow lands on him. But then some subtle shift. A defiant roar cuts through the forest. Kong pushes back, muscles coiling, resilience shining in his eyes. That pivotal beat marks not just victory, but deliverance. Love unleashes its ultimate power. This is the emotional apex. The camera may linger on Kong's battered but triumphant form, the forest falling silent around him. The baby monkey, previously unseen, steps into frame, or perhaps emerges from the shadows, reaching for the father who just conquered death itself. The final segment offers resolution. With the dinosaurs felled and the jungle returning to hush, the forest stands witness to Kong's sacrifice turned success. The camera likely pans over fallen beasts, shattered foliage, and smoke-dampened air before settling on Kong and his baby. Kong cradles the infant, a wounded yet tender embrace. The roar that once heralded battle dissolves into a protective hum. The forest breathes again, as if exhaling safe, renewed. This conclusion underscores a profound truth. Strength must serve love to be meaningful. Kong's battle wasn't for glory, it was for life. Through sheer force and unwavering devotion, he carved a sanctuary within chaos. Even now, as the jungle heals, the message lingers. In the wildest fury,